jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm
gonna be vulnerable on main. Hey guys, how's it going? Hello Twitch, hello Sparkle Fairy and Ricky and Ayaku and Barn and Mamini and Tippy and everybody. Hello YouTube, you're all looking fabulous today. Hello Finns and Mac and Real Cutie and Melissa and Cat Lady and Kara and Peter Princess and Farrell. Lovely to see you all. Hello. Lovely to see you all. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Oh my god, did you all spot the bee necklace? Did you see that? Someone made this for me. Someone did, yeah. Chat, bust out your fingerless gloves because it's finally time to catch up with the one, the only, the Quirkle Love Rosie in her most recent 4-hour live stream entitled Happy Mother's Day, making my mum some homemade bread. I hope you're all dressed for the occasion. I don't know why these were making me sweaty, but they are. No, it's because I just got out of the shower. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just chill. Everything's fine. In other news, Rosie also uploaded a members-only piece of content that we won't be watching because I refuse to be a member over there. But breaking news from yesterday or whenever it was uploaded, Remy was in a relationship with someone when he initially reached out to Rosie. Le gasp. This makes me feel like my hands have disappeared, like into my shirt. That's weird. Josie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Josie says, hi all, just casually waiting for the ferry who will take me over the Arctic Circle line. Oh, that's cool. Dream come true. Thank you for the laughy toothy times. I hope you enjoy your trip, honey. Thank you for the super chat, and I hope you have a great day. So that was the hot goss. Then Rosie also took to her Instagram stories to bemoan just everything. So we're going to listen in on that while I sit here looking pensive in my fingerless gloves. Let's listen in. This is from the lovely Stepmom420 and Pegatha, both over on Twitter. Go say hi. Here we go. Oh wait, you can't hear her. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, I know what I'll do. Hold on. Let's get a taste of. There we go. That's what we're going to be watching. Anyway, we'll start again.
I'm going to be vulnerable on main for a second.
Mm-hmm.
My pain today is hell. And I'm sad and I'm tired.
Hey, Lottie.
I'm so frustrated that I don't have access to healthcare because I don't know exactly what's wrong.
Uh-huh. Ooh,
And my
glow-in-the-dark
symptoms are
stickers.
getting worse for longer periods of time.
Yeah.
And I'm just sad.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I feel stuck. I don't want to overshare too much. I'm trying to get myself to get into the pool.
Okay.
I
Thank you for oversharing, ma'am.
might feel a little better in a few hours. I don't know.
No.
But since I woke up today, actually I was up till 4 a.m. because the pain was so bad I couldn't sleep.
Cool.
Just aching.
Mm-hmm. These sound like lyrics.
This nerve pain is killing me.
Okay. All right, so that was the first one, swiftly followed by this one.
I don't know why I'm posting so much today, but here I am. I spent about a couple hours in the pool. After stretching for a bit, I'm talking with my boyfriend.
Stretching.
I kind of got in like a bit of a better spirit for a little bit, and I sang for like an hour. Like he was organizing stuff in his kitchen and reorganizing like his spices and stuff.
Oh.
And I was just like singing, and he was just vibing, and it was fun, and I felt good, and then I had to get out of the pool and shower and
hate to stop you mid-sentence, but you really can't just keep things to yourself.
back to my room. By the time that was done, I'm wiped.
Hi, wiped.
And I'm frustrated because I just want to beat myself up because it's like, why am I wiped?
Right.
I'm just trying to function. And that is like the core of, I feel like, so much of the chronic pain, chronic illness stuff. It's just, that's so unfair.
Right.
I do feel a lot better.
Okay, that's nice, Rosie. All right, now we're going to step back in time and watch the bread stream chat. This is 4 hours long. We probably won't be able to get through the entire thing. So we might do some heavy skipping. But let's get to with Rosie.
God damn it. Okay, cool. My Apple Pay just went off for some reason. Hello, everybody. Roxy Rain, thank you so much for joining the Quirky Crew.
Apple Pay?
Hello.
Did she say her Apple Pay went off for some reason?
Damn it. Okay, cool. My Apple Pay just went off for some reason.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Were you buying fingerless gloves? I bought 2 sets. I bought these, and then I bought the ones that like go all the way down to the palm. Fashion and function.
Roxy Rain, thank you so much for joining the Quirky Crew. Hello. Hey, Darren, LA. Brooke, Pope Dynasty. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream on the way in. Like the stream on the way in. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
So, hi, Aaron. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Treason. Hi, Claudia.
Maybe I need to turn it into a choke.
My mom was supposed to be home for another hour. My brother knew my plans for today.
Hold on, maybe I can.
And he didn't text me at all or warn me. And at 5:30, I'm laying in my bed, and all of a sudden I hear ruckus outside. And I open the door, and they're both standing there. And I just, without thinking, I went, "You're not supposed to be home yet," to my mom, and she was thoroughly confused.
Yeah, that's a pretty rude way to say hi. Welcome home.
Understandably, but I was just like so like thrown off. But
that your brother and mom were home at 5:30 in the afternoon. Okay.
The good news is they're both outside right now in the pool. I don't know if that was my brother's doing or what. But they're both outside right now. And I basically just looked at my mom and I said, because she knows today's Mother's Day. So she asked me a couple questions and I was just like, I just got all I'm going to say is you weren't supposed to be home for another hour because I didn't want to tell her anything. But I already had the flour out. I already had changed some stuff. I didn't get to clean the kitchen before. It didn't go how I planned. And so I'm just trying to cope with that. But I think she's, anyway, point is, they're already here. And that wasn't a part of the plan. So I'm just mildly perturbed, but everything's gonna be fine. I do need to get some ice in this. Water off a duck's back. A great point, Puffin. I'm just gonna make normal bread. Hey, Thiago. Hello, everybody. If I missed you, hello. I like the alt chat on. Hey, Freya. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, we're having a great weekend. I took the day to just like vibe yesterday. And happy Mother's Day to all the amazing moms and sending extra love today to those to the mothers who have experienced loss, absolutely. Hello, Jen. Thank you, angels. Yeah, so I did share a little Instagram story about it too, but I definitely want to take a moment on the live to just recognize everybody today who doesn't have a mom, who's a mom who's lost a child.
Sorry, chat. I was trying to tighten the necklace and it's not working. Anyway, Rosie, back to you.
For those who are struggling with infertility, for those who are struggling or on the outliers of what may or may not be like considered a mom by the status quo, you know what I mean? Is anybody and everybody who maybe just finds today hard for whatever reason? I see you, I feel you, and I hope that you take care of yourself today. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And you know what? Happy Mother's Day to the single dads out there who are stepping up. Just like I'd say happy Father's Day to all the single moms out there who are stepping up as the dad. You know what I mean?
Girl, you were doing so much talking. My God.
I hope that if today's hard for you, you find some ways to bring yourself comfort. Now, and I did make a couple Instagram story posts like along that same vein a little earlier too, on my stories. So what I'm planning to do, because and as you guys kind of saw, like when I made that pasta dish, I hope that's my brother. Okay, anyway, as you saw when I made that pasta dish, like my mom's palate is changed a lot in the past like few years specifically. I think between living in Europe and like getting older and stuff, like she's just getting more sensitive. And I was like really struggling to think of things she'd want to eat because she's very like, she's harder to figure out than my brother nowadays. Which...
Sorry, chat. The necklace has come off. I can't. Fairy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Fairy says she can spend $500 on one haul of groceries, but not approximately $380 a month for private healthcare. I don't want to hear a damn thing of it. Valid Fairy, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it. And Bomber, thank you for the tag. Bomber said, Pulpy, given how long it takes her to cook, why did she think an hour would be enough time? Mate, absolutely no idea. She should have started this at noon, not lay in bed until 5. She should have started this yesterday. She's making bread. She probably, and we'll get there when we get there, but she probably could have made the dough yesterday. Yes.
Just wild to say for me. But we don't live with each other all the time either for me to like kind of experiment and figure out like I did with my brother. And I couldn't really think of anything, but I was thinking about it, and how she told me one of Grandy's favorite things was like homemade bread, and I know my mom loves homemade bread, and more specifically, like she always made these milk bread rolls. And as you guys remember, like I've used the same cookbook for the rolls. There's a white bread recipe that's basically the same recipe with different proportions of flour and stuff to then make into sandwich bread. So I want to make homemade bread. Because I wanted to do that I wanted to surprise her. I wanted to make sure, and before the night's done, the kitchen's going to be taken care of because it's Mother's Day and she's not touching this kitchen today. Because like obviously you guys, I mean, as I've said, like I don't have a lot of like disposable income, so I did get her a small present. I hope she really likes. When I found it, it's just so her, and it's lightweight and something easy to take back to Norway. So I just want to show you guys real quick before she sees it.
Okay, this necklace is actually cursed. I can't put it on sitting down, but I think I can put it on standing up. Anna, thank you for the super chat, honey. Anna said, I have been watching Rosie Law videos. Oh, woof. She's truly an exhausting nightmare. Yes, double woof. By the way, my dogs say hi, and I want to see the necklace, please. I am trying so hard to put this goddamn thing on. Please say hi to the puppers. How do people do this? How do people do this every day? I'm not a necklace wearer, to be entirely honest. And this is the smallest, dinkiest clasp I have ever... Fuck! Alright, give me a minute.
It's this metal sign that she can hang up somewhere. She can either tie twine and hang it up like that, or bolt it in somewhere with pins. But it's a dragonfly, and I know it's in verse, so I'm going to read it. It says, those we love don't go away. They fly beside us every day. I saw this, and it was like, I literally instantly bought it because it was like 50% off too. And I know when I tell her that like I got a good deal on it. So my mom's the kind of person where she likes that. She doesn't want people spending money on her. She's always been like that like my whole life. So I did that, and then I made a card. I just put it inside. I've just been keeping it inside this coloring book to keep it safe. And I'm not an artiste, okay, but I did sketch this out with a pencil, like line it with a black marker and color it by hand with gel pens. And I wrote a note for her. Hold on, do something before I show you the card. I have to do something.
Oh my god, I got it. I finally got it. Fuck me. That was an exhausting endeavor, and these gloves are making me so sweaty. Do you know what? Rosie, you have said so much in this first 7 minutes, I can't. Oh my god, did I get the cable of my headphones stuck? Fuck. Oh no! Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says, can the necklace get yourself some dangling stars? Oh my god, that would have been such a better idea. That would have been, I could have hung them from my earrings. God. Oh, Lord. Okay, you know what? Fashion is hard. We're just going to skip ahead to when she comes
Instead of
back.
buying a card, I made her a card with what we had in the house. I'm not going to open it, but I just made this for her. So I'm going to go set that over there while I'm thinking about it. 1 second. It's nothing big, but I want to do something this year, and I just think she'll really like it. So, okay. Thank you guys. Sorry, she asked me when I have to talk to her. She's like,
Okay, chat, I did it. I had to unplug the headphones. So I believe we haven't broken anything. Hold on, let me just towel off and come back, because where's my chair towel? Hold on.
put my laptop in my room, and I was like, yeah, of course. And you know what I didn't do? That. Thank you guys. All you guys have been really sweet. Hey, Slice of Mike. Okay. I really need to get going on the bread. This is going to be a process that takes a minute. The other thought that counts. That's like kind of what I was going for. But
Okay.
I'm just making do with what I got.
Woo!
And
and you can't even see
when I came
it.
across that sign, I was like,
I'm so
I think she'll
annoyed.
love it. I really, really hope she does. Okay.
This thing's never coming off, because I'm not going through that again.
I don't need this anymore.
Anyway, how are you guys? What's going on?
We need milk, yeast. I've got the flour and sugar. I need just a tablespoon of butter and a little bit of salt. Hey, Anna.
Thank you all so much for the
Oh,
compliments.
you got your mom a necklace with a ladybug charm on it? That's so cute.
Yeah, if I sit with good posture, you can see
Thank you,
it.
Anna. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't take it down. Hey, BT Dubs, I got your email. I just haven't actually gotten to it yet. But I got your email. Thank you for reaching out.
Oh Lord, fuck these gloves. Hey, this is for
Happy
winter.
Mother's Day to the
I get
mamas
it.
out there.
But
Hi, Haley. You got your mom a hammock swing? Nice, nice.
turns out my temperature control is in my palms.
Okay.
I don't know how Ambi does it. Well, that's why she's got those stretchy target chokers. Anna, thank you for the super chat, honey. Anna says, gorgeous. The necklace makes you look like you've been on a cut. Thank you, honey. I have been, yes. I had carrot soup for dinner. Carrot soup and chicken. And it was fine. Okay, Rosie, you had so much to say before, and now your back is just to us. Oh, the things that I wanted to say. 1, the gift. Sure, whatever. 2, the whole, like, I was going to clean the kitchen before Mum and Rosie got home. What a crock of absolute BS. Rosie doesn't clean the kitchen. It looks like this every single time. Nixie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Nixie says that you look like you just spent 12 hours making cursed grape salad in the Texas heat with your new online lover. You know what? Considering that's such a unique experience, Nixie. Thank you for the support.
Sorry, I got really thrown off. So I'm not as set up as I want to be for this. I do apologize for that.
Okay. I'm like a magpie. I'm infatuated.
Okay. And then I do need a little pot. I still need to find the yeast and everything.
Also, Lottie, I saw you. Hello. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're well today.
So yeah, so we're making a milk bread into sandwich bread.
Yay!
It's good. Okay, so this is like, if you guys remember the Christmas videos.
We never watched them together because she had a whole heap of copyright music in them.
I used this cookbook to make the milk bread with, and then I don't think the live is up anymore, but for my grandy's birthday, I made sandwich bread with this recipe. This is the Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook, special edition celebrating the 65th anniversary of the Better Homes and Gardens test kitchen. I
didn't realize Better Homes and Gardens had a cookbook series, but there you go. Learn something new.
grew up with this cookbook around. My mom has always used it for, where is it? I think it's page 50. Yeah, page 50. For the dinner rolls. So
maybe I should try the other gloves. Maybe they would help cool me down.
Okay.
It's very warm. Very warm.
These are... So I've done this a couple times if you watch my content. Basically, you start out by scalding milk with butter and salt and sugar.
Okay. Sounds like cake. Hold on, this is like a glove. Not like a glove, but this is like up to the elbow. Like this is very coded. See? Like it's like all the way up to the elbow.
I just found the perfect pot for this. It's tiny.
This is very Avril Lavigne.
It just has to be used on the convection stove top.
And my forearms are too big. This is tight and uncomfortable.
And we're not hand kneading nothing today.
I don't like this. An evening glove, exactly. Lily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lily says the necklace looks fab. Yours not. Don't tell her that. I didn't get mine at Hobby Lobby. I don't like them. They're not for me. We're gonna have to go back to the winter fingerless ones.
Milk. She needs some milk.
Thank you, Pennies. I appreciate it.
Yeast. Where's this?
We love a bit over here.
And then I'm gonna need the big measuring cup. And oh shit, I forgot the butter.
Okay. These I'll come around on these. They're just
okay.
Shannon, exactly.
Yeah, she's in her room right now with the door closed. She knows something is up. Like I'm busted. Like I don't.
Oh, is this all meant to be a surprise? Oh well, this is stupid.
She's actually in her room right now. My brother's still in the pool. She, I guess, went outside to talk with him for a little bit. How many cups?
Why didn't you just tell your mom? Just be like, hey, I'm cooking you a surprise, so don't snoop around in the kitchen. It's not that hard.
The milk is at 2.
She's very bad at surprises. Oh no.
How many cups of milk is it? 2? 2 1/4 cups of milk. Got it.
We're back. My eyes burn with these tears.
Butter.
Oh wow, this is really taking me back.
So to start, they say to basically put half the flour and the yeast in the mixing bowl.
Uh-huh. Girl, you are checking this recipe book one too many times.
Okay, not exactly half. So it's 2 1/2 cups. Total is anywhere between 5 3/4 to 6 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. But to start, it's 2 1/2 cups and 1 packet of dry
Not a phase, Mom.
active yeast, which I have the wholesale size. So that is 2 1/4
You guys heard of this really cool band? You probably haven't.
teaspoon. Finally have that committed to memory. Took me long enough. Okay.
Do you know if you've heard of this band called Sleep Token? That's such a dick.
Ooh, you got lobster tails at Costco? That's fun. I've never made them. Yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the mothers in the chat. Heck yeah. So I explained at the top of the live, but not everyone might have been here. They came home like an hour and a half earlier than expected.
Uh-huh.
So I just didn't get to have the setup I was wanting her to walk into. And I wasn't thrilled.
Girl, what were you doing before 5 p.m.? That's the real question. Who out here is baking bread? Look, I'll bake a cracker. I'll bake a little like lavash. I'll bake something like that that'll take me 10 minutes in the oven. But you're baking a loaf of bread at 5 p.m. Did you know Rosie has a boyfriend?
And and my brother didn't realize he should have texted me.
It's his fault.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's Brosie's fault. The surprise is ruined. Hey, Denise, good to see you. Love.
So I asked him earlier if he had the car or her, and he said him. So I said, okay, perfect. I didn't think to communicate further beyond that because he knew like this plan. He knew certain things I'd asked for him. And yeah, I'm just a little frustrated about that. That's not the end of the world.
Girl, maybe I don't know. I thought you and your brother had really good communication, but maybe you need to like just communicate. I don't know. Farrell, thank you for the super chat. Honey Farrell says, imagine making your mum feel uncomfortable for coming home at 5:30 p.m. on Mother's Day. Imagine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's not anybody's fault. It just it is what it is. It didn't go as I expected, and I just have to let that go.
It seems like you are trying to put some blame on Brosie there, but okay. I mean, you could have gotten up at like 10 o'clock in the morning and just baked this bread and had it like ready to go.
You know what I mean? I've been trying to practice that more in life instead of just like, getting upset about things you can't control, I had a certain expectation, didn't know it go that way. Oh, well.
Right. So you didn't want to like text and say like, hey, can you give me a heads up before you get home because I'm doing that thing.
Okay. So we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon first. It's right here.
This is sped up, by the way.
And then 2 teaspoons. Karma. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
What?
Thank you so much for the support, love.
What are these
Glad to see you, Rosie, making my day. Well, I'm so glad I could help make your day. That's awesome.
Okay, she's very much holding on to anger, yes.
I only did one of these, right? Yeah, I only did one of these, right? Yeah. Yeah.
You did a quarter and then you moved to a different measurement and put one of those in. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat, for being my memory. I was genuinely a little panicked about that. I was like, wait. It looked like I had only done one, but I was like, I was not sold.
What is this, by the way? Is that yeast? It is yeast. Girl, why are we not blooming the yeast?
Okay.
Blooming yeast.
So that's done. And then just lock her in here.
For what? I'm so confused by this recipe already.
So I got this tiny little sauce pot here. This will make it, I think, easier for me to get this to work.
All right, we're using a candy thermometer in the liquid portion.
That might be a lie. Hate that noise. Perfect. Okay. You just never want the thermometer to touch the bottom of the pan. I say as it's touching the pan because I'm moving it. When it's flat like this, it's not touching the bottom of the pan. I digress. Okay.
Girl, I don't even think you need to fucking use a thermometer for this. Like I'm assuming you're heating to the milk to before, below boiling.
We've got 2
You can probably eyeball that one.
1/4 cups of whole milk in here.
Sure. Simmer. You want it simmering.
I don't know if the whole necessarily matters, but
scorched. No, scorched is too hot. Lily, happy 12 months, happy anniversary, hon. Lily says 1 year with Poppy. Like the stream, y'all. Thank you, honey. I hope you're having a good day.
We need a little bit of salt.
You get a special edition gloved thumbs up.
Smooth, Rosie. Okay. 1 teaspoon. Of salt. Yeah. 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Sugar. The sugar and you know where the sugar would go really well? In with that yeast.
Oh, I just had a good bit of sugar spill out of here. So we're gonna just do that. Okay, 2 tablespoons. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of sugar. She's not watching this in the other room. She actually hasn't been watching any of my content really since like the first couple of vlogs because she's been so busy and like doing stuff and just like and then spending time with me as well, like in person. So like she told me she's looking forward to watching it when she gets back, you know, and she's missing being here and stuff.
No, she put the yeast in the flour.
And having more downtime to actually like watch it basically. So which makes complete sense. Like she's spending time with me in person. You know what I mean? That's one of the things, like, that's why, like, I mean, like...
Sugar. No, Floss, we're making tomato sauce again.
Like, Remy's only here for some of my lives because we spend so much time together, like, right now, like, he's off doing his own thing, and I'm live, so he's probably not even going to watch this live, you know what I mean? Because, motherfucker. Because we spend so much time together, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that, but, like, he'll be here for some of them, or, like...
I was getting a sense, not to sound like a, dick, but I was getting a sense from those Instagram lives that maybe it was a little bit of a cry for attention, possibly from Remy. Anyone else get that energy?
If something really cool happens or something really important happens, I might like show a short clip of
one. Yeah, I know.
It or show him parts of it, or we'll watch it, you know, or he'll watch it. You know what I mean? But for like the run of the mill stuff, it's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like. I just love that I have people in my life that like actually watch and support my content. You know, I haven't always had that. My parents,
hi.
parents being involved in my internet stuff is very new, and it's only because of like all the work we've put into our relationship.
Mamimi, 100%. I think Texas by the end of the year.
Butter, right? Yeah, shortening margarine or butter. Butter is the best option, in my humble opinion.
Okay, I've never taken your opinion about cooking ever.
It doesn't seem like a full tablespoon to me. I also didn't cut it right. Yeah, that fixes it.
The further we get into this recipe, it is kind of seeming less like a science, more like a baking with your heart situation.
Yeah.
Milk, sugar, salt, butter in a pan. Heat it up. Bring to temp. Add to wet ingredients. Now, the key here is that the yeast has not had time to activate or bloom. It's just currently sitting in dry flour.
All right, I'm going to put this on medium-low to start. And then I'm going to turn this on.
Take us 7 hours.
Oh, perfect. You're on Fahrenheit. All right. We're on 53 degrees. And then... Okay. So... Just gonna babysit this. Okay, perfect. Right, perfect. As long as the thermometer isn't touching the bottom of the pan, the side of the pan, you'll be able to get an accurate read. It must feel very empty when she's in here. Yeah. I'm not happy that she can't stay. Your mom really is so caring. Yeah, she really is.
Getting the sense that she's gonna burn the milk.
We love your best. You're an amazing woman. Thank you so much, Michelle. Remy's hanging in there. I'm so proud of him. He just finished a 12-page paper.
I don't know. I've never seen a yeast packet that large. But yeah, I think it's instant yeast.
Poor guy. He's been kicking ass and taking names. He's been very busy. He's also dealing with some other stuff. He's just living his life. Yeah, 12 pages, I know. I mean, it's the end of the semester, right? So that's when like the harder stuff's coming up. He's got more to study for and more to do, so he's just super busy. He may be MIA for a little bit in terms of like my content. Also, you know, it's Mother's Day, so spending time with family and stuff. Yeah, this specific professor loves assigning papers. It's like every week. This is the biggest paper of the semester. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah. It depends on
no, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Really, more than anything. At 75 degrees.
If Remy wants to talk about it, he can talk about it. I don't care to hear from Rosie.
I gotta really keep an eye on this. Okay, so let me make sure I know exactly what I need.
Correct, Annie.
I've read this multiple times.
So normally you would take a little bit of like warm room temperature to warm water and put dried instant yeast into it, stir it about, and add a little bit of carbohydrate to help activate it. So, like often people use honey, just to bring the yeast to active so they're hungry, right? You leave them for like 10, 20 minutes in a little bowl, and then when they're foamy and frothy and it's starting to expel gas and they're searching for more carbohydrates, that's when you add it into your dry ingredients so that they're surrounded by carbohydrates. And so happy.
A large mixing bowl combine 1.5 cups of flour, the yeast in a saucepan. Heat and stir milk, sugar, shortening, aka butter, and salt till 120 to 130, and shortening almost melts. Add to flour mixture. Beat
till shortening almost melts. That's what?
With an electric mixer on low speed for 30 seconds, scraping bowl constantly. Beating on.
Why are we taking 10 minutes to fucking set up a pot to barely boil milk? Not even boiling milk. We're making like hot chocolate.
5 for 3 minutes. Using a spoon, stir in as much remaining flour as you can. Okay. So then.
Well, Feisty, she was baking bread for a minute back there. And then she stopped. She mentioned sourdough one time, and I was very excited to go on that journey, but she never did.
And so this technique that I'm doing right now is called scalding the milk.
Right.
My mom explained it to me in the past, and I'm kind of forgetting the exact information she shared with me.
Go, stop. Just, it's heating milk. It's not this...
About that, I kind of... damn it. What was it?
Bomber, probably not.
But it does something with the something and the something of the something. You know what I'm saying?
No. What? Just stop. Ma'am, you're heating milk. Okay.
Just a dumb thought. When was your mom's presence in the lab when she goes back home? Yeah. When she's back home.
Does anyone understand what she's trying to explain? Because I don't.
What she does when you realize she was like recognized by voice. Could be fun to try. I'll talk to her about it. There was a live. I think it's one of the deleted ones now. There was a live. Oh, we're 99 degrees. Cool. All right. You're good. Okay, we're almost there. 120 to 130. Hey Levi. Whenever you're done doing what you're doing and you're back to normal and dressed, would you help me with the dishwasher? Oh my god, I love you. Oh, you're the best. Oh, Air 5. Pow. Thank you.
You know she asks Levi about the dishwasher every fucking day. You just know. She didn't even check, and she was like, can you just...
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Rosie doesn't believe in putting away dishes. That's Rosie's job. Just like seemingly almost everything else.
Hell yeah. While the dough is raising, I can work on the kitchen. Sick. Okay. Yeah, what will be like? Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All right, we're at 114.
Cat Lady, thank you for the super chat, Hunt. Cat Lady says, who's the better cook, QLR or Chantal?
Right.
Ooh.
So then I've used 2.5. 2.5 from 5 3/4 is 3.5.
Rosie actually reads a recipe, so I've got to give it to Rosie.
No, 3 1/4. Yeah. Yo, Emily, what up? What up?
Now, do I want to eat from either of their kitchens? Absolutely not. Would I, like... Would I expect to receive food in a timely manner? Absolutely not. But, to be fair, Rosie is reading from a recipe in this moment.
Okay, so I'm going to...
But it is a hard
do it this
question.
way just because it'll be easier during the process. I'm going to take 3 cups of flour. Then I'm measuring with the proper measuring cup. 1, 2, 3. So it's anywhere between 5 3/4 and like 6 1/4, I think. So I'm just going to do 3.5 in this cup. 1, 2, 3.
Why are we putting it in the cup and not the bowl? I'm very confused about this whole thing.
Another half.
Like, why do we take half of, like, part of the flour and add yeast to it and put it in the bowl back there? Angela,
shit,
that's
shit.
true.
We're at 130. Okay. Okay. Okay, take it off. Wait for
What
a
is
second.
130 in C?
I'm gonna let it just like sit for just a second because it's at the higher end. I'm gonna let it just sit for a minute.
It's 130. Girl, it's
Damn it, I
55
just, like, changed to
degrees.
Celsius on accident. Okay, there we go.
That's heating milk. That's, oh my god. I've had hotter showers.
And that needs to get washed. Okay. Okay.
It's a rospe, not a recipe. That's why it confuses us. Thank you, Big Tex, for the super chat. And Farrell, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime Honey. I see you. Hello, hello.
My memory just sucks, and I'm worried about forgetting important steps. Okay, that's done. That, okay. Beat with an electric mixer on low speed for 30 seconds, scraping bowl. Beat on high for 3 minutes, using a spoon, stir remaining flour as you can. I don't need it. I just use the dough hook until it looks like it's ready. Okay, I do that instead because of my hand problems.
Right.
And it's worked every time I've done it, so. Okay. The tagging feature on YouTube is inconsistent, I will say. It is inconsistent.
Okay, explain to me what we're doing, because that yeast is still not active.
Okay. All right.
Where's the milk? What the fuck is going on? Okay, now we're pouring the milk in. Okay.
Okay, so it works better on laptop, not mobile. That's the problem.
Ma'am, could we see in there?
Gotcha. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. We have lots of stuff. We've got, like, my mom asked about assembling the lasagna on the live. We might do that. If she wants lasagna, if she wants to do that tonight.
Farrell, thank you for gifting us up as well, honey. I appreciate it.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier.
Neonesque, I have not made, that's not true. I've made milk bread once before, but this seems very complicated.
My mom did a live, like, while she was making cookies.
Rosie just seems to make everything complicated.
And I was making something. Maybe it was lemon bars? I don't remember, to be fair. Take a look here. Oh. Right. I'm not scraping the sides like it should be.
I don't think that yeast is happy.
There we go. That's doing something.
Go, you said you've made this recipe before. Am I going mad? I might be going mad. It's the necklace. It's cursed. Hey, Bella. Oh, I see. We're making paste. Right. Oh, it's out of date yeast? Oh. Probably not going to have a lot of luck there then. I've got to ask the question, why didn't you just measure it out of the... If we're just putting it straight in, why didn't you just take it out of the flour pack with a spoon? Or a cup, rather. We've just got to make everything so complicated. This is going to drive me insane. This is the most inefficient, dumb shit I think I've ever watched.
The main reason I'm doing this is because I know this is a recipe my mom likes.
Right.
And
Girl, half that flour is ending up on the fucking floor right now.
It's gotten pickier in recent history. No tea, no shade.
So far you have chewed out both Rosie and your mum. Rosie, not for not telling you when he was coming home, and now your mum for having a change in tastes.
I want to make sure she likes it.
Girl, just fucking make whatever. Who cares?
And we have lots of, like, food right now, like the chicken pot pie and the lasagna.
Should have made cheesecake. Divine, thank you for the 7 months, honey. Divine says, chair is squeaking louder than a haunted broken chair. Thank you.
Actually, I think we might be low on bread. I know we've got bagels and other kinds of stuff, but bread's like sandwich bread. So I think it's like a duality thing, like a want and a need. I just think she'll like it.
Okay. Mothra. Yeah, it is kind of giving paper mache. Should have made great salad.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the part where we're letting this rise.
You're not letting it rise? What do you mean?
A bit. And then I'll probably be more chatty.
Right.
But,
oh yeah, good luck to this bread with its dead yeast. God. We're gonna make one big cracker.
I have such a bad habit of touching my face. Like, it's like a sensory issue with me.
Sure.
I really wish I could, like, get myself to stop. Having, like, a dedicated face rag or, like, washcloth or something, or, like, paper towels on standby helps. So I can still...
Well, God, why are you sharing?
Like, do it. But...
Why are you sharing?
I don't know. Okay. Alright. This is not done, but let me take a minute here. Right now I'm just adding flour. I have the scalded milk in here, which includes the butter, sugar, and salt. And then there is flour, and there was flour and yeast in the bowl. Just stirred as well. It's still a little sticky.
I swear she's misread a step there. Because I think that yeast should have been in the milk.
Okay, definitely want to add
Fucking
1, 2, 3,
sure.
4. The rest of this may or may not be needed depending on different factors.
This is a reminder, if you're fortunate enough out there to have a KitchenAid, just give it a wipe down. Give it a wipe down. Give it a bit of a wipe down. Or a stand mixer of any kind, really. Just a bit of a wipe down. Wipe down your stuff. Oh. Tippy it was, but it might have been out of date. So, oh Lord, okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, sure. Yep. Good-o. Is it breaking? It's not sounding well.
Me.
Is this the face rag? No, this is the bench rag. Okay. Honestly, the investment in that apron, 10 out of 10. But where's the hat, Rosie? Where's the hat?
Okay.
Oh. Oh, we've got dough. Well, kind of.
I'm not going to do the full kneading because it's not necessary, but I need to do a little bit of a texture check.
Okay, for those of you who don't like kneading, here's a tip. Just do a stretch and fold. Learn the stretch and fold method. It's very simple. You stretch the dough out, and then you fold it into itself, and then you stretch it out again, and then you fold it in. And you just keep doing that. It's not necessarily going to create layers, but it is a good enough equivalent to a hard knead on the dough. Because what you want to be doing is creating, so gluten develops into strands, and you want to stretch them out, which is what kneading does, right? Like that rocking back and forth motion with your palm. You want the gluten to develop as the dough rises, and for that you want to stretch it out kind of without snapping it. So if you're ever making bread, you don't want to like snap it into pieces and then kind of just roll it all back together because the texture won't be good. Top tip. Or tip top.
And like, okay.
I have a couple of concerns looking at this, but we'll see how it comes together, I guess. I would probably actually be adding a little bit of moisture back into this because you see how it's all kind of... I know she's added flour to the top of this, but it's kind of dry and like pulled apart and broken. I would be adding a little bit of moisture back into this and pulling it all together first, let it sit for a little bit, and then go into a stretch and fold or knead.
Yeah. Okay, this feels good. Actually, this was...
That looks dry.
Great.
That looks like biscuits, like scones.
Ooh, this feels less work than the last time I made this. Good. Okay. Just gonna...
Girl, look, with your hand stuff, just go for a stretch and fold. This is...
Do it.
And the good thing is, well, I mean, she hasn't got the time really, but the good thing is with a stretch and fold, you often see it in sourdoughs and stuff because you want the bread to like relax and elasticize over 30 minutes. So you can do like, if you put your sourdough dough into a bowl, and then you can grease the edges of the bowl and stretch it up the sides and into itself a couple of times, and then leave it for like 10 to 30 minutes for the gluten to continue to develop. Yeast gets happy, eats all the carbs, creates gases, and you can do that multiple times over hours to help like create those long strands of gluten. It's not what's happening here, and that's okay.
Quick final knead.
Yeah, I will say this process is much easier when you're using your body weight into your hand as opposed to the shoulder or whatever's going on in the seated position.
God, I don't have a lot of bandwidth for this. Come on. Come together, please. Yeah.
Oh, punch it like Remy did those Oreos.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made a brick.
Alright. Man, stiff. Got it.
That's
Shape into
a
a ball.
brick.
Place in a lightly greased bowl.
That is a brick. You just smack it a little. Oh, Bella says, I'd like to work my dough on a silicone cutting board, the smooth side. That's a smart idea. I like that. Chat, if you've got any baking advice or tips, please feel free to drop it in the chat, specifically if you've got anything about bread. That's going to be dense.
So I'm just going to take the stick of butter. We're going to grease the bowl.
Right. Do we not like spray oil anymore, or...? You don't use expired yeast.
So since I've done this a few times, I think I can go up about that high and be okay.
Sure.
If I remember correctly, basically, once you put it in, you want to put it in, flip it over, and completely rotate it in the greased bowl. So there's like a layer of the butter or the grease that you're using, whether like margarine or shortening.
Oh, okay. So we're doing a butter crust?
Let me make sure I'm right about that. Yep. Correct. Cover and let rise in a warm place till double, about 45 minutes. Perfect. That'll give us time.
Girl, if that thing fucking doubles, it'll take over the kitchen.
So what I like to do is I put it in pretty side down, because it'll make sense in a second. So you just put it pretty side down.
Okay.
Go like this for a second.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you can either toss it over once.
Yeah, just get rid of any hope of a carbon dioxide pocket in there. Yep, sure.
Or
just burst it all.
If I'm able to do it right. Come on.
Great.
Come on. Come on. I kind of did it. Not really. Not really. You can use, I don't know, you probably could use an oil. I don't know. It doesn't say. But since this is with butter, I'm just going to use it butter. Okay. All right. And then,
again, just a reminder, Rosie said she'd made this before.
What do I need?
I'm so confused.
I got like different rags going for different things.
Yeah, you've got a hand rag, a counter rag, and a face rag.
I don't know where that green rag went.
That's the face one.
Whatever.
Probably on the floor.
This one's for my face. So.
Oh, I thought that was for the bench.
Okay.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay. This. I'll just throw that flour in the trash. And then I need. Here. This covered. I'm gonna go ahead and it's hotter than Satan's balls in fucking Florida right now.
Uh-huh.
But I am gonna go.
Thank God you haven't got fingerless gloves on, hey, because they up the temp something fierce.
Because my yeast is older and just not as yeasty. So if I give it a little heat, it'll help compensate for that.
Ma'am, that yeast is dead. That yeast is dead and sleeping and dead.
Like making sure it's nice and toasty. Oh, $3.75, right? That's what the cookbook says. It's $3.50 or $3.75.
I swear she read step 1 incorrectly.
$3.75. I was right. Okay. Start. Okay.
Yeast is not going to activate in a fucking brick. What are you talking about? It wants moisture.
And then dirty. I ain't used these, but they look kind of dirty, so I'm gonna clean them anyway. I think I got them dirty just by having them out. Dirty. Bullshit. Okay. I need more water in a minute. Let me put the sugar and flour away.
One, and here I was saying she could read.
And the yeast. Okay, so I'm gonna get going on the cleaning while we're waiting. 45-minute timer. And then, so from here, with this recipe, you let it rest for 45 minutes, then you basically roll it out, split it in half, shape them, put them in the loaf pans, raise them for another 10 minutes, and then bake them for 40 minutes.
Right.
So at some point, if my mom doesn't come out by herself before I put the bread in the oven, like before there's a smell, I'm gonna go knock on her door. If she does come out before then she comes out before then. But
okay. Jack said you can't resurrect dead yeast, Rosie. You ain't Jesus.
Oh. Who are you talking to in chat? What do you mean? Talking to me or someone else? To be honest, I was just talking generally.
Bread does take time. If she'd made this all yesterday and then just left it proof overnight and then baked it off today, she'd have had so much less of an issue.
Okay. My pain has been really annoying the past 3 days. I started having like a little bit of back trouble like a week-ish ago. And I was just dealing with it because like I've had like my back fully blown out before, and this is nothing like that.
Okay, so someone got upset with me, and I won't point fingerless gloved fingers. Someone questioned whether or not the text I put in the thumbnail was accurate. And it's always a quote. It is always a quote from the stream, and you're all welcome.
I started having like a little bit of back trouble like a week-ish ago. And I was just dealing with it because like I've had like my back fully blown out before, and this is nothing like that. It's just been giving me a little trouble, which it normally surprisingly doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you she said it.
And then I went.
Big Turks, thank you for the super chat, honey. Big Turk says she's playing Necromancer with the yeast.
Out walking a lot and stuff. I did all that day for that live.
Today we celebrate Easter.
I came home and then I was like trying to be more on my feet and do more stuff that day after the live, and I overexerted myself. And so the past like 2-3 days roughly, I don't remember exactly. I've just been in like a lot of pain.
Okay.
And I'm doing okay. I just have to be like careful. It's just a pain in the ass, frankly.
Right.
So, anywho.
I don't know. She's talking about pain flares and backs being blown out. I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
I can't really
take care of all this. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Is that where the flower lives? Oh, that's the secret pantry. Wait, no, that's just where the flower lives now.
Refrigerator.
Did you see that in the back on the table? Oh god, that yeast is so dead. That yeast is so dead. You keep it in the fridge. How old is that? That's got to be like 4 years old or something crazy.
Alright.
Yeah, she should. She should go to bed.
So
Wow, do you all see where that flower's living right now? Just behind that pineapple?
the only things I really need are the loaf pans.
I'm so Mamini, I know that they have room in the pantry. for a fact. We were there last week.
What are you talking about, Panther?
Psych, probably not. No. Yeah, Leah, I saw that.
Yeah, the kitchen is not too loud at all. Okay, I'm back in the talk. I never said I was going to be hospitalized. What? What?
What? Recently, or your history on the internet?
Anyway,
Evil, that's what I think. I agree.
okay. Oh, it's just hotter than hell in here, and I just turned the oven on. Not looking forward to that.
Bro, crack a window.
It's crazy
Open
because we have the AC on and everything. So,
Oh, crazy.
I don't know. I'm gonna just sit for a second. We're just gonna sit for a second.
Okay.
How's your boyfriend doing today? He's doing good. He's doing his own thing.
Do you guys know Rosie has a boyfriend? Did you know?
I was just talking earlier about if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, Jake.
Wait, she's not wearing the necklace.
Okay, listen, Poop Dynasty. Yes, let's chill. Absolutely.
Is that a sign?
So, how's your guys' Mother's Day been? What's been going on with you? Have any of you been able to celebrate with your mother or find something good to do today if you're not celebrating with anyone? How's y'all's days been? I want to hear. I took it pretty
The gasp.
easy this morning because I knew I wanted to do all this, so I was kind of just like resting and chilling. Oh, you're good, Panther. I'm not like mad. I was just confused because I was just like really out of left field. We watched crappy movies together and ate junk food. Oh, that's awesome. She hasn't gotten it yet. Your mom passed
Remy did handcraft that.
years ago, so today's always a hard day. Yeah, I definitely understand.
Funny first time.
For a long time,
brand
my
new
mom didn't
information.
want to talk about or acknowledge Mother's Day after she lost her mom. But my baby's made me some really cute homemade cards. I ate some seafood. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Mother's Day's a good day.
Okay, I can. Oh no, hold on. There's a talking point coming.
Excuse for steak or lobster or scallops or what I was in high like Spitfire kind of attitude. Float your boat, and she had a couple other sayings that actually kept with me for a long time.
I don't care about the sayings that you picked up from a friend in fucking high school. My god.
I remembered. Damn, she's really funny. I really enjoyed her.
I don't think she's wearing the ring either.
Your mom went to your brother's, so you don't get to see her at all today? That means you get next year. At the beginning of the live, I showed the card and stuff. Did I ever show you guys when I was in a coloring book?
There's a reason this stream is 4 hours long.
Someone, I actually, that was the coloring book I was using earlier to hold the card in. I showed, maybe I showed like a long time ago, but. Oh, you don't? Oh, that does suck. I can't remember if I've ever shown that to you guys. If I did, I think it was like a really long time ago.
Hey, baby blue.
But, I need 2 dishes. Ugh. Lame. You didn't see it? Because I'll show you guys the card. Okay, the card again.
I'm skipping.
I'll show you guys the card again.
and the gift like later.
I'm skipping
once,
past
she actually
the.
seen it. I showed it at the top of the live.
I'm skipping
but-
past so much bullshit. Skip. Don't care.
I'm like getting messed up, but no problem, Karma. Yes, they're based off real photos. So both of those photos were like Instagram pictures of mine. Yeah.
Okay. Rosie was in a coloring book, y'all.
You love doing it.
Rosie's also not wearing the necklace. Either of them. And here I am, the fool.
Just I wish I was you, girly pop.
Boo Boo, the
Yeah, I
clown
did,
fool.
Ebony. Okay, a lot of people are asking. I'll go show you guys real quick.
Adventure. I would also like to know more about the bear story in Escape.
So, hold on. This is the sign. It's just a
Sorry. The rest of the table is kind of taking me out. We've got a tin of spaghetti, a great value box of, I don't know what that is, garbage bags, something. Just I think that's a loaf of bread behind my head. And I think that's also like water flavors. Okay.
lightweight metal sign. It says, those we love don't go away. They fly beside us every day. And I think she's really going to like it. And that's the card.
Okay. What was that? Oh, that's that pasta she was cooking like 2 days before this. Why is that just out on the bench? Go, put your shit away. That flour's probably still fucking there. She treats their table like a pantry. Every surface is a pantry.
The card. Hi. Okay. And that's the card that I drew on the front of. Not an artist.
That's that protein pasta they got from the discount grocer.
But I want to do something. Because
She really does just put nothing away, huh?
you should get Remy the coloring book. If it was for sale, I would. That girl, I don't even think her
Surface
channel
is a
exists
pantry,
anymore.
Lisa.
So, 1 second. And she took, I think she like took down all her art. I don't know why, to be honest with you, but I was really bummed. She's very talented. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, it's not available is what I was saying. Yeah, that's the best part, Karma. I really hope she likes it. Yeah, I'll show it again. I genuinely don't care, Andy. You reap what you sow. I don't care.
Oh.
Anyway.
Rip. Divine, thank you for the super chat. Love. Divine says, Lord, this is like an episode of Hoarders. Honestly, it just fucking accumulates. Like, just shit just pops out of nowhere.
I have moved on. And it's Mother's Day. I don't want to think about her.
I don't know who they're referencing.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I think I can wash. My arms are a little tired today, but nothing crazy. I should be able to handle this pot. I'm gonna wash this for her. Not really, Kelly. No. I mean, not the community. I mean, let's talk about that for a second. Am I involved in the body positivity anymore? No.
This is where we eventually got to. Sorry for the delay.
That's community. I was a part of body positivity, like the online community, back in like 2013 on Instagram.
So I wanted to watch this part because I thought it would give a little bit more lore and reference to those of us who aren't as familiar with Rosie.
The first time I ever started building a following was out of like those spaces. Literally over 10 years ago now.
I see.
I used to be an admin for something called Pizza Sisters for Life, which was like an offshoot alt movement in the way of like F Your Beauty Standards was, but a lot of us didn't really fuck with Tess Munster, who's Tess Holiday now. And so that was like a part of it. It was bigger than that. Basically, there was a girl who got like one drunk one night, made up the hashtag. We were all kikiing and joking about it. No, it has nothing to do with feudism. The Pizza Sisters, the number 4 life with a Y. She was wine drunk and she made up that hashtag. We were all joking and laughing about it. And then she actually like made it. It became like a hashtag that people started using in the body positive.
We do need to kind of perhaps understand a little bit more of the timeline of like, she's saying 2013. I kind of think I need to understand a little bit more about where the feederism timeline fell into all of this. Not for any specific reason, just because I think it helps to like navigate the evolution of Rosie.
Spaces, and it was basically like I was not one of the original 4 admins, but like when that was created, very very quickly, one of the admins dropped out. I want to say within like days or weeks, and I was the replacement admin. So I would basically help run the page, and I would create like blog like posts on it, and a lot of them I didn't even sign my name on, unfortunately. But some of them I did. And like you can see posts in the past talking about me being an admin. Like if you scroll far enough back, I actually took some screenshots of it and all that. And it was just like that was kind of during the phase where I was learning about intersectionality and feminism and just unpacking a lot of just ignorance I held from being raised in the rural South, very religious conservative household, back then. And I learned a lot, and then I also, as I was learning, I was like sharing what I was learning and all these things, and just kind of writing on these different topics. And eventually it was like during that time was when I started dealing with like the r/fat people hate stuff. Eventually deleted my first ever Instagram. A bunch of stuff in my life happened, and back in like 2023 when I left, because it started with body positivity, and eventually I got more into fat acceptance, and then eventually I landed in the stuff that
feederism.
I used to be involved with, other stuff, but
feederism.
I would not say all mukbangs are feederism content. However, there's a lot of mukbangs that are disguised as mukbangs that are absolutely feeder content. Absolutely, yeah. And no, a fat person eating on camera is not inherently feederism.
Okay. So when people sit there and consume, like, for instance, drinkable gravy, or wear sauces on their face, or roll their eyes back and fucking moan over sausage links and barbecue sauce, that's got nothing to do with that, huh? Okay, well, I think this one's a fun one. This is a this is a fun potential thumbnail. I like this one. This is good. Okay.
Anyway, but there's a lot. Hey, we're making a sandwich bread. Okay, oven's preheated. What time is it? About 25 minutes. But to go back to the original point, I left fat acceptance and feederism and ultimately like body positivity communities, like all of it, back in 2023. I walked away from all of it. However, I will say when it comes to body positivity, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the general ideology and concept of body positivity.
Bloody.
I have a lot of problems with the ways a lot of lines get so blurred between body positivity, fat acceptance, and
I just think that if you're someone who's aware of the like intimate goings on of feederism specifically, and then you come to the internet and you say, I'm never going to do that. I know what that looks like. I'm never going to create content that involves me eating on camera for money. And then we get to this content, which ultimately includes eating on camera for money. I find that weird.
And all the like, and the ways those things have been used, because
you can do as much mental gymnastics to say that it's not specifically aimed at, but like, I don't know, girl.
What I realized as I got older was, because I was like 22, 23 when I was in the height of all that, what I realized in these past few years was like, body positivity ultimately started out as a movement for people who had like body disfigurements, like birth defects, things like that. And it really did get co-opted by fat people in a lot of ways. And I think being positive about your body and loving yourself, those are good, beautiful things that people should do. But the way that had kind of played out, and then ultimately like the capitalization and consumeristic ventures that came from people like Tess Holliday and Meghan Trainor and the like, back when being body positive was the trendy thing, living through that period, like 2016 to 2018 roughly, I think it was annoying to live through.
She's got a lot of words today.
Like Meghan Trainor literally putting on a fat suit to cosplay being fat, to capitalize off of what was like trendy at the time, right?
I thought that was a rumor. Okay.
And among like all the other gross shit she said back then and all that. And then as getting older too and looking back and also seeing the people who are currently in those spaces and how it's just turned into very self-centric content where it's much more about like the people who are making that kind of content trying to get followers and trying to make money and trying to do all these things instead of what it was originally back when it was like a grassroots kind of operation, right?
Oh, Rosie, when you stare off into the middle distance and you do this, like, diatribe bullshit, I can tell you're just fucking talking for the sake of talking.
And so...
Like, she hasn't got a point. She's just gonna ramble for the next 20 minutes.
Like, we're never gonna get back to those days. We're never gonna get back to those days. And that's just the reality of it. Especially, like, the modern world right now, like, with everything with, like, the GLP-1s, and like we're kind of getting a lot closer to the pendulum being back in like the early 2000s where either your hip bones are showing or you're fat and disgusting, like that kind
girl, stop.
of mentality is
okay
getting a lot more popular right now, and that's really unfortunate.
Oh, I'm so tired. I need a new air fryer.
But I think it's just really important to understand that like we have one life that we get to live with our identity, with whatever lot we have in this life. And like, why should we spend it miserable and hating ourselves because we don't like the skin suit we were given, I think it's...
Yeah, but that is the entirely circular logic, right? You only get one life, so why do we spend it miserable and hating ourselves? Okay, but you only get one life, so do you maybe want to investigate and, like, reinforce your health and healthy habits and, like, learning to love yourself and doing all of those things? Because you can look at yourself and say, I want to fix these things, I want to change these things, and do it, and that doesn't mean you hate yourself. That just means you want improvement. I've never understood this argument from this. Never.
I think it's frustrating, like, I guess, to be someone like me, to be this size, and when I talk about body positivity and loving yourself,
it's like, no, don't improve anything. Don't make it the best life you can lead. Just accept the fact that you are the way you are. Don't make any changes, and end it early? That doesn't sound right.
Stuff like that. A lot of people try to cut me down for it, or make it about,
okay, we've hit the victim portion of the speech,
how I'm not healthy or things like that. And I think that regardless of whether you're healthy or not, you should love yourself.
Yep, and you should love yourself enough to change.
I hate how the pendulum has swung back. Exactly, Spice of Mike. Good use of that emoji, Poop Dynasty. Yeah, we're making a white sandwich bread, but yeah, no, there's
Brendan, exactly.
Definitely a lot of mukbang content that's absolutely geared towards that, but not all of it. This is my first time watching your live stream. I saw a reaction video first and just wanted to watch you as a person first before I judged you. Happy Mother's Day, Curly Papa. Thank you, Sugo. I hope you're still here. I'm sorry I didn't see that right away. Thank you for being here and giving me a chance to show you who I am. So yeah, I have a lot of opinions and struggles with like the community aspects of things and how these things have
Cara.
has played out over the years, because there used to be an actual like community. Now it's just, I think it's just also indicative of like where we're at as a country and in the world right now, is like everything is a commodity. Everything is based in consumerism and how we can capitalize off of it. And I mean, I'm sitting here on a monetized platform making money while live streaming, just living my life. So
yeah, you're getting paid to eat on camera.
I have a hand in the game too. We all do. So I'm not gonna not acknowledge that, right? But like, it's just one of my biggest turnoffs about the body positive and fat acceptance community is how people are so comfortable demonizing people for weight loss. And
girl, no one's demonizing anybody for weight loss, but okay. In this current instance, nobody is being demonized or demonizing another person for weight loss. But okay. God, it's fucking always something.
Like, I once had a girl.
I remember watching part of Rosie's content where she was complaining about, was it? No, Anna, sorry. It's all blurring together. a part of Anna's content when she came out and she was just like, you guys, I didn't tell you about the GLP-1s and I didn't tell you about the liposuction and I didn't tell you about all of these things because I was afraid. I was part of the body positivity community and movement, and if they saw that I was actively trying to work on my health and lose weight, I would have been disowned and shunned, and it's just not what I wanted. Oh my god. Just pick a fucking lane. At least with Anna, you knew it was all driven by like attention and sponsorships and money.
Actually, in the past I had many girls come to me when I like publicly left and went through all that, but one girl specifically coming to me because she was terrified.
This is what fucking parasocial relationships on the internet do. Like, does? Sure.
Now,
There's such a like a wonderful like positive aspect to finding a community on the internet who enjoys the same things you do or thinks the same way or follows the same like ethos or whatever. Like there's such a wonderful element in that, but there's such a fucking double-edged sword when you get just people on the internet who just blatantly disagree if you all of a sudden decide you don't want to follow that like line of thinking. Girl, I'm so tired. Just do whatever or log off. Go to bed.
It's her platform that she was planning on trying to make lifestyle changes, and that she didn't want to lose weight just to like get skinnier, but just to be healthy. Like all this stuff they have to say to justify to their audiences that are like, you know, they believe it's like.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Half the time I think they should just turn around and say, fuck off. But unfortunately, they sell the product to their audience. They sell the product of like, it doesn't matter if you have a bad relationship with food and never address it and don't care for your health and just continue living your life the way you want to. Like, what a flaccid milquetoast fucking attempt at trying to inspire people. I understand the like inherent be happy and don't let other people bring you down. I get all of that, but Jesus fuck. Sorry. A lot of feelings.
They have to prove some kind of point by staying fat, or like if it's like cool for people to get tattoos or piercings and change and modify their bodies with surgeries in whatever ways. But if you get weight loss surgery or try to lose weight, like, you know, you fall into the propaganda or whatever.
The issue with that, specifically with people who are on the internet and influencers and people of that kind, is that they legitimately sell that idea to their audience, right? And you can say, well, probably they're not selling a product. No, but they're selling attention and views and clicks and support and all of that, right? That's the key issue in the like influencer conversation. I think it's really fucking toxic for general people who are part of communities or audiences like that, who make a decision to stray from like the idea and who get backlash and hate for it. I think that that's fucking stupid. Like, that's uncalled for and unnecessary, and basically just someone saying, like, hey, what is this movement? Am I a part of it? Great, I support it. And then years onwards saying, maybe I need to change my lifestyle and address some things, and maybe I can't follow every point of this. And now I'm going to get chewed out by people on the internet for it. Like, that's fucking weird. But when you're an influencer selling something like that, such as Alexandra Rodriguez or Anna, aka Glitter and Lasers, and I'm sure there's like a litany of others, then yeah, your audience is going to call you out because you've said you stood for something for the longest amount of time, built up a community and an audience around it, and then said, oops, no, changed my mind.
It's like, that's radicalism, and I'm sick of all radicalism. Like, I'm sick of all of it. And very much, yeah, into a cult mindset. I agree. Absolutely. As someone who like left Mormonism, yeah, like there's a lot of similarities in that. I really agree with that. The big people who get mad when people lose weight are just jealous. I think that's partially true. Yeah, I heard about Shay. That's very.
I think it's very simple to just throw the excuse of jealousy at something, but okay. Now, the people who are really shitty out there are the lifestyle influencers who promoted body positivity and then were taking things like GLP-1s or getting surgery or doing sponsorships and promotions with diet companies and bullshit like that and lying to their audience about how they've managed to improve their health and their lifestyle, not through addressing their relationship with food or anything like that. No, I've just been like really focused and working on myself, you guys, meanwhile secretly taking fucking Wegovy or whatever bullshit. Like, that's really sketchy and bullshit, and part of the reason why like a lot of people don't fuck with any of this stuff anymore. But anyway, I could go on.
See. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't really watch mukbangs anymore.
Yeah, clock that.
A long time. I mean, occasionally if something pops up on my like TikTok that looks like it's okay. It's actually less mukbangs, but more like if someone's like trying a new item or something, then I might watch that. But I'm really not. Yeah, and
Yeah, lies. In short, Lock, audiences don't like lies.
that way the BoHo community doesn't seem to support bodily autonomy, ironically, right? That's my point. Like, I think that's crazy. But the core of it, you know, I really do believe, right? Like, I think everyone deserves to love themselves and be their own best friend. I really believe that. Even if I don't fucking like you, you should be your own friend. You know, like, even if I think you're a bad person, like, I think it's like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that believes, like, you know, food, shelter, water, human rights that everyone should have access to, regardless of economic stature. But apparently that's a radical belief nowadays. And I believe that everyone deserves to love themselves.
Okay.
Unless you're literally hurting other people, their children or something. Like, literally everyone besides that. People should be able to exist as they are. Me being fat doesn't affect you in any way, you know? Literally.
Don't care, Rosie. Don't care fucking anyone. Don't care. Don't care. Just don't sit on the internet and complain about your life if you're not willing to change anything about your life. Fuck.
I'm procrastinating. Doing the dishes, clearly. Alright, we've still got a little time, so I'm gonna do some of these at least.
And that's not just about weight, that's about anything. Literally anything.
I just started to get my weight under control for sleep apnea. Well, that's good. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, you know, I follow, I think I mentioned some of my members only, like, I follow Caitlin. Her username is 599 to damn she's fine. She's lost 300 pounds. Like, and she's still losing weight, and she's on her way to getting skin removal surgery soon. And she's kicking ass. And, like, we both at the same time started our health journey, right? Let's keep that a fucking 100. Like, that's how that went. But, like,
that's how it went and how it continues to go, Rosie. Like, if you treat your health like a joke, what do you want anyone to say? Like, okay, I guess we'll just sit here and watch. Like,
she kicked ass.
That's really grim, but also okay.
And we've DM'd back a few times. And I mean, I don't know her well enough to, like, call her, like, a friend, you know, but she's, like, a mutual online, and I think she's cool. I like her. I like that she's upfront about who she is. And I've learned a lot from her about different things, and I really admire the fact that she's been able to turn her life around the way that she has. And I asked her a couple questions, and at one point I even straight up told her, I was like, you know, I watch you, and I'm like, I don't feel jealous when I watch her, but I do sometimes sit there and I'm like, damn, like, I'm just very aware of the differences, I guess, in our journey. And I talked to her a little bit about, like, the decision she made and how she felt about it, because I had different opinions from some of the things she did. And
the fuck? That's her business. Sit here on the internet and bemoan anyone who has anything to say about your health, Gertie. Meanwhile, you're fucking in some person's DMs giving your 2 cents about how they did it. My God. Take a big step back.
I've talked with her and a couple other people that have been kind of, like, opening my eyes to some things that I'm playing the long game right now when it comes to certain things in my life.
Is health one of those things? Okay.
Because I only have so many options and access to certain resources right now and stuff.
Sure.
But I really think it's like,
weren't we still getting therapy? Wasn't the last conversation therapy, like, we couldn't go to the same doctor, but we found another doctor who could take all the notes, and we had, like, standby therapy and stuff. And look, I get it, like, her access to GPs and stuff like that, I have no concept of. But, like, there are other options. We can explore additional options.
I think it's really ugly when people project their jealousy
You mean, oh, good to see you, honey. Did you see I got gloves? They're fancy.
on other people.
And a bee necklace.
Because I don't know if jealous, I don't know if necessarily jealousy and envy are the same things, but it's like, sometimes I'm like, man, like, I wish that I had been able to figure it out like that. But at the end of the day, like, we do have different lives and different abilities and different roadblocks, right? And it's not, comparison is the theft of joy, right? So I try to remember those things, and Remember that everybody has like a different journey they have to take in this world, you know?
Sure. Some people do things, some people don't do things.
It comes down to self-control, which is the hardest thing to battle with. Yes and no. I think there's a lot more to it, too. That it's not just self-control or self-discipline. And
Dre, thank you for being here for 3 months, honey. Lovely to see you.
it's also, like, what different...
Oh! Drea says, it's way too early to think of something clever, but as of yesterday, I'm down 105 lbs. Congratulations, hon. Well done. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Thanks for the motivation and the loves. You're so welcome. Congrats. That's awesome. Chat, can we get some love for Drea, please? Well done.
Issues people have, right? And, like, what is and isn't healed, and...
Sure. Girl, I'm going to stop you right there. There's a whole list and litany of things that go into people's relationship with food. Yes. We know.
Like what different abilities people have based on like the different issues or disabilities or what have you that we struggle with, you know?
Sure. Sure. But if we don't like address any of those things and just expect things to change, they're not going to change. So we need to change them. Or not.
No, the bread is rising right now. Heck yeah, congratulations on 15 pounds down, Ebony. But yeah, like the whole time she's been going through her journey, I've been like rooting for her and supporting her. It's not, when I see someone else has lost weight, I'm never like, ugh, like, I've never had that reaction.
Didn't you just say you were jealous?
I'm always happy for them because their success and their weight loss is not a reflection of my failures, right? Or like what I struggle with. Like they deserve to be celebrated and congratulated for their hard work. Just because I can't figure it out yet isn't like
got kitchen therapy today, chat.
Fair to them. Their success isn't about me, you know? And I think it's like it boggles my mind that people are like that. I lost weight because I got muscle rheumatism. I butchered that, sorry. And now I feel much better, so I'm glad for the hard work. But I know it's not easy to lose weight, and I hate the whole internet when people body shame. Yeah.
Oh my god. Liver tits. Congratulations! Liver tits said, just did the math and officially lost 1/3 of myself over the past year. Mate, I hope you're taking care of yourself. Well done. Good for you.
I think some people aren't willing to recognize they're jealous because of their
great name, by the way.
own egos. Yeah, I definitely think that's true. Because to me, I don't know, jealousy is like just such an ugly emotion. I do everything I can to avoid the feelings of jealousy and to just dig deeper, because it's like if you're jealous, there's a reason. There is something lying under the jealousy. So if I start to feel jealousy, I dig deeper and I get to the root of it.
Right. Feel jealous often, Rosie?
Because if you stay in that surface level of the jealousy, you're only going to hurt yourself and other people and your relationships with those people, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, your family member, your best friend, your someone you watch on social media, you know.
Go clock off. clock.
So many things
clock
can
off,
make it hard, but losing.
We're done. We're done at the Rosie factory. Girl, no.
Waking up with so many of the same issues. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Not her sitting here at 34 in the year 2026 telling us she's getting jealous over people on social media. Ma'am, this is your sign. This is your sign. Put the phone down. We need to find something else to do with our time.
I definitely disagree. There can be any circumstance that will prohibit you from progressing, but it's still up to the person to have that success. I don't know. We all have our own path, though. It takes time and failures and wins. Yeah. Some people think being
we gotta shut down the Rosie factory.
jealous
We're
is like
done.
admitting to
Close
yourself
up
that you're
shop.
not good enough, so it's a weakness they want to hide. Maybe. I don't relate to that personally. I just think jealousy is an ugly emotion, and I try to avoid it. But if it does come up, like I said, I think behind jealousy, there's always a deeper meaning, a deeper reason, a deeper emotion. There's something being triggered within you. And jealousy, if you project it, if you display jealousy or jealous feelings, you are projecting something outwards that is more reflective of your inward state than anything else.
What the fuck are you saying? Jax, thank you for the super chat, honey. Jax says, what she's feeling is envy, not jealousy. Envy is a negative feeling about what others have. Jealousy is fear of losing what you have. Ah. Jax, thank you for the super chat, honey.
Another factor is where we live. I used to live in Korea and was forced to walk everywhere and take public transit, and I dropped 30 pounds while eating fried chicken and pizza on a regular basis. Yeah, clocked up.
Clock that T. Walking more burns more calories. Shocking. I am Cat Lady. Thank you for the super chat. Love. Cat Lady says, this is all to justify refusing to diet and get healthy. Extreme obesity is not an identity, it's an illness. She needs medical and well, she needs a lot of things, Cat Lady. Thank you for the super chat. Which doesn't mean that, like, people don't deserve love. Like, everybody deserves love and acceptance and, like, joy in their life. But my God, like, fucking wake up, change something. Yumino, thank you for the poopy sticker. I appreciate it.
I never feel jealousy because what matters is how we are to others. Who cares how someone looks if they have an ugly personality? Jealousy comes free with our humanity. What do you mean by that? But I'm also working on my self-love and self-confidence, so hopefully that helps. Absolutely. I've been working on improving how many steps I take in a day. Good, congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Jangle, hello. No, Drea, me neither.
Yeah, walkable cities are getting fewer and farther between in America.
Ma'am, you don't leave the house. You're out here complaining about walkable cities. You don't leave the house. You live in a bird sanctuary. Go to the fucking park.
Carnival almost non-existent nowadays.
I get it. I understand. Look, I get that, like, there is a big conversation about walkable cities in America specifically, and I'm not from there, so I will just shut up. But with all of that being said, you don't leave the house. You told us you had agoraphobia and you're afraid of ice. Like, go down to the park, watch some birds, something. Where is the roller?
I guess you could consider, like, big cities like Chicago and, like, New York City and, like, LA.
Purple, unsure.
Right, those would be considered walkable cities still, right? Are they? I'm genuinely asking, actually.
Man, this is a bird sanctuary. Yeah, wasn't she telling us back when she was with Corby that she, like, went out for a walk somewhere? Do you remember that? Like in a park or a track or something? Okay, well, we're going to skip ahead because this took a lot longer than I anticipated. I want bread updates. Okay, here we've got the bread
Chill,
being...
guys.
Oh, massaged? Okay, hold on, we'll rewind. Skip.
Yeah, Karma, that's what I hear a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Mia, she does, and then her car got totaled, and then she got an insurance payout, and then instead of buying a new car, she spent it on DoorDash, so... Or something. So yes, she drives, no, she doesn't have a car, but Brosie does have a car.
That's okay, people can, disagree and have different experiences. But you can feel better about yourself post weight loss in the sense that, like, you are more active, you feel better physically, things like that, but still have the same mental roadblocks that got you to that point in the first place, Two things can be true at once.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, that's very true.
I've said that many times.
You can be successful in your, like, health journey, but still be very aware of your specific challenges. Yes. Happens for a lot of people.
Yeah, my hair is getting long. I'm growing mine out for the first time in many years. I've been really nervous to do it. I wasn't sure about doing it, but I went ahead with it.
Strawberry, I did hear that.
So, as you can see, I didn't show you the before, but this has ballooned up a lot.
That yeast is dead, ma'am.
So this is the best part. Y'all ready?
That yeast is dead.
Gonna punch it. Ugh, gorge.
Ma'am, we made Play-Doh.
Oh, this feels great.
Does it?
Oh, it smells fantastic.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Oh, dough.
Gorge. Oh, this feels great. Oh, it smells fantastic.
Fantastic. It's just so good. Dough. And what are we doing? You have a cutting board. Why is this raw on glass? Not well. Roll, cut into 2 pieces, put into pans, let rise for another 10 minutes. You literally read this to us an hour ago.
You're not really supposed to knead it much. But
you're cutting it in half. You're cutting it in... Ah!
Yeah, everyone is different. Let's be chill, guys. No, I haven't made sourdough yet. Thank you, Teakwood. I hope she likes it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that is a cutting board back there on the wall. Man, what the fuck? Why are we not using a knife?
I think it's healthy to be able to, like, especially for things like this, like your own lived experience and your perception of emotions and stuff. I think it's important to be able to have differing opinions and discuss them in like a calm, healthy way, you know? Yes,
Oh yeah, this is healthy.
I'm making a white bread, Brooke. It's a milk bread specifically.
Fuck me. Chat, just a piece of advice. If you have to cut dough, use a knife. Just use a knife, please. And also don't do it on the top of your induction stove top. Just... yeah. Yeah, just use a cutting board.
Okay. So here. Here.
You don't want to shape it and put it in the pan and then let it rise in there so everything's easier? Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Just setting it in the cooler parts of the oven for like where the stove tops are is cooler than like the outer parts. So I did it that way, just so it's around the warmth but not directly on the heat. Timer 10 minutes.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Oh, the oven's well preheated. Yeah.
It's because of the gloves.
It's well preheated. I've been using the preheat to help raise the bread. Thank you so much, Cheekwood. I've lost 80 pounds. My life has been better. I lost it in 3 months, so it's been a big change and hard to deal with.
Okay,
Like
I'm not listening to kitchen therapy talk. We're gonna skip ahead until we see some bread. I want to see some bread. I don't want to see some washing. I want to see some bread. Let's... oh, pineapple cutting. Okay. Oh, Meemaw's there. Okay, let's say hi to Meemaw quickly.
I know you just woke up, but
I love it. Yeah. Did you already show people?
I did, but a lot of them haven't seen it.
Good morning.
It's a metal sign that says, "Those we love don't go away. They fly beside us every day," with the dragonfly.
That's fit in my suitcase.
Yep. And it's very lightweight.
I really like this dragonfly. I'm kind of a stickler
You are
about my dragonflies.
I've kind of learned over the years. I can kind of gauge.
Well, you
Yeah,
you did.
I saw that one. I was like, this is one she'll like.
You nailed it.
Thank you.
Oh, and they have a little one here.
Oh yeah, and like some looks like
Oh,
dandelions.
and me too.
Yeah.
I love it. This is really long.
Yeah. You can read out loud if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah.
No. No. If you do, I'm gonna skip it. So no, thank you.
I didn't think it was necessary.
Okay, well, look, Meemaw's just woken up, so let's skip ahead. Let's skip ahead. I want to see this bread. I want to see the bread.
I think I might want to do is like double this recipe and like make 3 loaves out of it, and so they're
That's not how doubling works.
bigger loaves, because this feels really small for sandwich bread. Like look at the
Oh no, we made bricks. Oh no. Okay, well, we can fix this. What I would do if I was making like a big sandwich out of this is I'd cut it horizontal down the middle, yeah, and then open it up, scoop some of the bread out, and basically treat it like a sub, right? Like just fill it up. Just fill it up to the gills. And then like slice it.
how high it is.
Well,
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, of course.
This house is freaking cold from the air conditioning, and it's not going to rise bread.
Well, to be fair, I had the oven on.
So every time I...
Oop. Oop. Oh, we're getting okay. We're gonna get a fight in the kitchen.
do anything with yeast, I take it out to the garage and put it on the washing machine and let the heat there help it raise. Because it's too cold in here to get a really good raise.
I can't tell what temperature it is by looking at both of them. Like, Rosie keeps telling us it's so fucking hot. So I have no idea what the ambient room temperature in this space is.
Oh, I will say it actually rose really great in the bowl.
Okay.
But that's a good tip.
So like when you put it in the loaf pan, you could have put it on a tray, take it out and set it on top of the dryer.
Noted for future endeavors, yeah.
Oh god, it's so awkward. The tension in this kitchen.
Yeah, it's really hot in the garage. Oh my god, it's disgusting how hot.
It's actually a little too hot.
Yeah. Mom knows best. Yes, she does. My mom used to make tons of homemade bread for the church for sacrament on Sundays for a while. She was pumping out loaves of bread.
The garage yeast.
Yeah, we would spend like...
Rendive, thank you for 19 months, honey. Rendive says Rosie's going to mute and give her a talking to.
A lot of time. Yeah.
On Mother's Day and all, thank you for the support.
It wasn't this recipe, it was a different recipe. Yeah. Because I don't think milk was involved. The milk...
You also didn't bloom the yeast. Just a reminder, bloom your yeast. Also, chat, if you're making bread this week, don't forget salt. It's the step I always... Fucking sourdough is literally like 3 ingredients, and every single time I forget salt.
Bread is...
Every time, guaranteed.
Just, like, elite, in my opinion. I'm gonna let this cool for a minute, but, like, I do want to cut into one of these loaves while they're still warm, because I want to put butter and jam on it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Chat, if you've baked bread, don't do that. Leave it rest for an hour. Don't slice into hot bread. Just don't do it. Don't do it. That is a foolish choice. Don't do it.
I always do that. I always let myself break the rule with one of the loaves because you're not supposed to cut them hot, blah, 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 whatever. But I want fresh, hot bread. Fight me. I don't care.
It's stupid. It's stupid and bad and stupid. Steam is still like cooking the dough. Stupid, bad. Don't do it.
Do you have an extra outlet for my charger? Because I love my charger.
Warm bread is so good, but it's still going to be warm after an hour, you guys. Just let it rest. Let it rest.
Yeah, actually, you know the one you used for...
I beg of you, please. Your bread will love you for it.
Where is it? Right here. For the... Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, this is yours.
Oh, thank you. I need that.
Yeah.
That's how you get gummy bread, exactly.
Warm Loaves was my nickname in high school, Mike. Mike. Dirty. Oh my goodness, that reminds me of when my grandma made homemade bread and I had her fresh butter. She'd do every step from milking the cows, making the butter and cream. It was amazing. I want to make homemade butter soon. I just have to buy cream for that. Karma's. Oh my gosh. No, don't apologize. I thought it was funny.
Okay, are we cutting into the bread? Do I get to see it now? I want to see it.
I think he was just joking. See, he's just rousing and tousing. Is that even a phrase? I don't know. It's not, but whatever. It is what it is. Bruh.
Bruh. I want to see the brick.
We'll stick with that, Mike. Oh, you know what I need to make?
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Bread.
Peanut butter will be fine with me. Grilled? That's too much butter. I just want to warn you. Now your loaf is a little bit, because it didn't raise so much, it might not tear, but cutting it before it cools enough tears the
That's
batter.
why I'm not touching the better looking loaf.
Okay, I'm just...
I can sense Rosie's frustration.
Just letting you know. But because this didn't raise as much, you might not...
This is how she must feel if she ever watches, when she watches our streams.
Not have that problem.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why you let it cool. Just so you
Yeah. I'm letting it sit for like a minute before I dive right in, but I like when it's fresh, hot out of the oven and you put little butter and jam on it, life changing.
I like it toasted.
Yeah.
I like the crunch.
Okay, so I'll cut you a slice and throw it in the toaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want peanut butter, no butter?
Yeah, peanut butter, no butter. Peanut butter.
Okay, so you want one slice?
Oh yeah.
Can I be entirely honest with you? Baking your own bread just to throw it in the toaster, that makes me so sad. That's like the bread is fresh and you want to toast it? I mean, look, I get it. I enjoy toast too, but that seems like a waste for bread that you just baked.
Okay. I want to get a gauge of how you want it. Do you want me to literally like split it half peanut butter, half jam, or peanut butter and jam on top?
Butter and jam on top.
Okay, cool.
So there's a bite of each in every bite.
Got it.
When I cook or when I make stuff, I always think about the bite.
Yeah.
What's that? That yeah, the whole thing.
You're out of camera now, just because I want them to see the bread. But we're gonna.
Right, it's time for the brick. Let's go.
There's a little
Here, piggy.
bit of flap
Because the 3 little pigs. And the house made of brick.
here.
All right, we've got bread. I can't tell if it's the pixels, but there might be a little bit of gum in there. I'm very confused at the crumb. I haven't made I've made a milk bread in like forever. But okay. Why does it look like cake? The crumb's really confusing. Again, this is because my sourdough brain is just like, that doesn't look right. That looks like the inside of a lamington. Like a sponge cake. That is a very dense crumb.
That's what the crumb looks like.
Yeah.
You know what Paul Hollywood would say about that?
Who? Say what?
Paul Hollywood from the British Bake Off.
Oh, yeah.
He's the bread guru.
Oh, what would he say?
Didn't rise enough.
Oh, yeah.
You already know that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Mima. Okay. Okay, maybe you need to step out of the kitchen. I can feel the steam coming off of Rosie. Well, it didn't rise enough. Ma'am, I think you need to... She's got a knife. I think you need to just take a step out of the kitchen. Dang.
It's really tight though.
See how right down at the base there, you can see that kind of weird squiggly shape. Do you know why that happened? Oh, wait, where's my mouse? Here. There it is. So most of you would know that is because when she folded the loaf, she left a big open crack on the bottom of the dough. So yeah, that's why that's kind of floppy and falling apart. You really need to make sure that seam is nice and tight and tucked in and not just all loosey-goosey like that. Jax, thank you for the super chat, honey. Jax says, Rosie is about ready to tell me more to F off back to Norway. Yeah, she is tearing that shit up.
See how it's starting to tear there?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's starting to tear because the loaf hasn't been pinched correctly. But also it didn't rise very well. But I didn't say that. Your mum did.
So do you want this bigger slice? Or you want this slice? Okay.
Let's take that little part off. We pop it in there because it'll burn.
Take one part? Oh, thank you. I didn't see that.
I would also make I'm just full of suggestions, chat. Unasked for opinions, but whatever. If I were to bake this loaf of bread, to toast this loaf of bread, I might want to do it in like a buttered pan over a toaster, because that way you're creating a crust, but also keeping keeping like softness and tenderness in the middle. And then you put your peanut butter and jam on it and it'd be delicious.
Yeah, my mom loves the Great British Bake Off shows, like all the Bake Off shows. Yeah.
She a fan of Soggy Bottoms then?
My mom watches like a lot of Netflix and
Shout out to the Soggy Bottoms out there.
she watches a lot of stuff I've never seen. Not the loaf flap. Spice and Mike, you're funny. Honey Bee, thank you so much for becoming a member, honey.
Why does that name sound familiar? I mean, it is.
That's going to be for the sandwich. I'm just gonna make a little sandwich.
Yeah, see, you can see how it's tearing up the inside there. That's because it's been rolled and not like, yeah, it's just not tight enough.
But I am gonna make with just I just like to do this. I just like to take a piece. She's right. It is tearing. I don't care.
I mean, it's fine. It's okay if it tears. It's just, learn from your mistakes, I guess. I think she cares.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was gonna get to that in a minute. Apologies. Okay, so I want this with my homemade grape jam. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Because jam and butter is an elite combo. Just a little smear, if you will. And then my homemade grape jam, still holding out strong.
I haven't mentioned the jam yet, but I mean, by all accounts, she enjoys it.
I'm actually gonna do this. I kind of want both, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this.
That's very thin.
And I also grabbed. Well, no, I'm gonna use the strawberry on the grilled sandwich. Never mind. I'm just gonna use this. So I made this on members only.
Yeah.
Got my toast on the cheese hot dog and it's been in there a minute. Oh no, it needs no more. It's gotta be toasty toast.
Did you, chat? Forgive me for my ignorance. Maybe you'll know. Did she cook red grapes or green grapes? And if they were red, did she keep the skins on?
Crunch.
Got it. Okay. So a little jam, and yeah. So anyway, this is sugar, lemon, grapes. I cooked down for a while, and then after the fact, I blended it with water, and I was worried it was gonna be too liquidy.
It's quite liquidy.
But after refrigerating it, it's like a great texture. I actually really like the texture of it.
Oh, it was red grapes? Okay.
I don't think we have Nutella. If we do, my brother has some, and I just... You want me to look? Yeah, it's okay, Mom. We've got peanut butter and jam. I don't need Nutella.
It still drives me crazy that is the incorrect pronunciation. Nutella. Don't get me started. It's too late.
Yeah, you'll never catch me eating.
Taffy, thank you for the super chat, honey. Taffy says, I didn't know that Rosie grew up Mormon. Yes, I'm so totally in. I grew up Mormon, and that helped me solidify no religion in my life. You're converting everyone to Rosie. Thank you for the super chat, Taffy. I appreciate it. I don't think so. Look, we've been watching Rosie for a hot minute now. And I truly do find her so curious. So curious. Because there's so many things similar to like both Ambi and Chantal that just like it's so entertaining. It's so entertaining. Thank you for the super chat, honey.
Store-bought grape jam ever again.
That's what I like strange.
No, I rarely eat it anyway.
Okay.
How do you pronounce Nutella? It's Nutella. Nutella, like nut. Newt. No one says newt. Nutella.
Hey, Allie.
Jax, thank you again for the super chat, love. Jax said, oh, Poppy, I was reading the blokes used to pay me to be a piggy take 5 article last night, and there is a pic of her wearing pink fingerless gloves. Work diva. I still haven't read that article yet. I really need to get my fingerless gloved hands on a copy of that Take 5 magazine. Thank you for the super chat, love.
It's crunchy.
Okay.
It's hard. You want peanut butter?
Okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Just a little butter.
What am I doing?
Yes.
Fucking paper plates take me out.
do you want to make it yourself? Or do you want me to? Because I was going to make it for you.
Yep, you can go ahead and do the rest.
Okay.
Let me get you a clean knife so you don't.
I can do it.
I'm getting the sense that maybe, like, just the gift would have been fine. I feel like Mima just wants to be in the kitchen and Rosie's kind of just in the way.
It's like a thin layer of peanut butter or thick?
In between.
In between? Okay. It is crunchy, so it's going to be a little thick.
Oh yeah, that's still too thick. That's good.
For the entire slice, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Because it's harder to spread crunchy, period. By nature of the peanuts.
Oh, just on the stovetop. How many fucking knives? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
People wonder where I get my particularness from.
What fucking particularness? Are you kidding me?
There you go. And spread that out.
I love you, Mom.
Well, your dad puts like a quarter cup of jelly on
I know. I was
something.
gonna start light. It's kind of hard to get in every bite without a milk,
I
though.
asked him if he wants some bread with his jelly.
Girl, I would have just let Mima do it herself. This is
Are you sure
crazy.
you don't want more?
I have to be mindful of the added sugar.
I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hear that crunch?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can hear me too.
Good crunch.
Buddy.
Hey, what up, Kenneth? Homemade bread.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm eating mine untoasted with a little butter and jam. Heaven.
It looks like cake.
My mom toasted and put peanut butter. Well, a little butter, peanut butter, and jam on hers.
See, I'm telling you, if she'd have done the stretch and fold, this would have created like longer strands of gluten, and it wouldn't look like cake.
But I'm eating this slice, and then I'm gonna make one grilled peanut butter and jelly for me.
Right. So she started at what, like 5:30? It is now her time, like 9 o'clock. PB&J at 9 p.m. Sounds amazing, actually.
If you go to the corner, we can't hear you. Yeah, this bread is great. I love this bread recipe. And it's less laborious than the rolls, because with the Clover rolls, you have to individually roll all the little balls. And this one, you just have to shape 2 loaves.
Bye, Mima.
The total prep time is about
4 hours.
roughly 140 to 150 minutes. However, that translates like about 3 hours. A little under.
This is why you make dough the day before, by the way. Let it cold rise in the fridge. Like, just let it do its thing. It'll be fine over 12 hours.
I got better this time with the bread. I feel like the last time I made this, it was a little overworked because I think I kneaded it too long. I've never had, like, this is technically just like a white bread. It just has dairy in it. Yeah, I wanna
It's a milk bread. It has milk and butter in it.
eventually learn how to make sourdough. But the thing about me is, like,
Oh man.
I don't even think I like sourdough that much.
You know what? That's not surprising.
Oh, good. Oh, that's so good. But sourdough's like having a pet.
You gotta feed it.
You gotta babysit it, feed it, stir it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not like a pet. It's it's not. It requires about 30 seconds of your attention once a week.
We're gonna make.
It's not. It's like a pet rock. It's a chia pet.
One day, I want to make a completely homemade peanut butter and jelly, homemade bread, homemade jelly, homemade peanut butter. That'd be lit.
Would it? I don't know if you'd like homemade peanut butter, considering the Jif on the table.
Today's not today.
I've never had Jif, but it doesn't strike me as good peanut butter. Fight if you want to.
It's partially homemade. The bread's homemade.
oh, you're done.
Well, I'm using strawberry for this because I ate my slice with the one I made homemade.
Exactly like,
But-
yeah.
French toast peanut butter jelly sandwiches are chef's kiss. Oh my god, Sasha. That sounds divine.
It's the Velveeta
syrup?
of peanut butter.
I don't know. I might not eat it with syrup. I probably would just add a tiny bit of sugar into the eggs.
Your dad
The
would add
sweetness?
sugar. Syrup. Did she say
Yeah.
French toast? Yeah, she said French toast.
Yeah, so it's like, it sounds like basically you make a peanut butter and jelly and then you dip it in the egg batter and fry it. That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Well, your dad will take French toast and put peanut butter on it,
Yeah.
and then syrup.
I did do that sometimes as a kid, but I've just kind of learned I prefer it without the peanut butter. Yeah. It's good that way. A little more jam. Heat up the peanut butter and put it on the French toast. Yeah. To drizzle it, sure. But still, the peanut butter is just a very overpowering ingredient. And I love the simplicity of French toast and how delicious it is. Truly.
Okay, so we're making a peanut butter sandwich. Is that where we left off?
I just came up with such a good idea for a stoner snack. And by adding only one ingredient to what I'm doing right now. I'm not doing it today, but
Is this dinner? Is this what we're doing for dinner?
Put the sandwich. You know, this is not rocket science, guys. You make peanut butter and jelly. And then you should already have be preheating your
Hey, John.
stove
Good
cooktop.
to see you, honey.
If you're good at what you do. This is dinner. For lunch. I don't know what I'm eating today. I've only had one meal today.
Oh, wow. Butter.
My sleep schedule is like, it's been worse. But it could be better. Ooh, yeah. An Elvis sandwich would be good. What? The Elvis sandwich, which I think is peanut butter, banana, and bacon. Okay.
No, thank you. Peanut butter and banana? Delicious. Bacon? Usually delicious.
I love me a grilled bacon jam. Oh, here, this. I need to put that jam back up in the fridge in a minute.
Yeah, Mom.
I don't think I need it. No.
7 knives. Yep. Good. Good.
It's not as I could. What's the general topic or discussion of this channel? Whatever the vibe is, my guy. Right now, we're just chilling. I'm making a peanut butter and jelly grilled sandwich.
It's all vibes.
We just live and live out here, dog. I don't know what I'm saying.
Wait, what is she doing with this peanut butter?
Okay.
Is she putting it on a fry pan?
Yeah, I didn't even remember that one. I was using that one to help grease the pans and stuff.
She's out here ruining sticks of butter.
Thriving is thriving, yes.
Chantal would be mad. Exactly, Glaceon, yes.
I can't do tuna. Oh yeah, I didn't know you hate tuna, yeah. Oh, tuna is a non-starter. I know this. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, my mom had one slice. I've had one slice so far, and then I'm having this little sandwich. My brother's probably gonna clear this up the rest of this
Just a
lunch.
little sandwich.
Yeah,
You have 2 or 3 slices. I said I eat all of that.
Well, last time I made this, that's what happened. Because he loves it. Yeah.
Did he have dinner yet?
Yeah, so, well, I don't think he had dinner. No, that's what I'm saying. He used this, he made sandwiches, and then he also had some dessert as bread. Like, he put, like, jam and stuff on it. I wasn't saying that in, like, a negative way at all. Yeah, we got the other loaf. I'm actually making my shizzle. It's not a bad idea at all. I even have those farm fresh eggs I could use.
Can we,
Awesome, kidding. Yeah,
we
we
get
just,
to the
we
point?
just talk about whatever we feel like, you know. No pressure.
We don't need to watch Rosie make new internet friends. Bye-bye.
But,
Oh.
wait, do we have applesauce?
For fucking what?
Okay, then yeah, this is definitely, yeah, that's happening. Okay.
For what?
This is thicker bread, so we're getting more cheese than usual.
Okay, so we're making fried toast, but it's a peanut butter and jam sandwich. Okay. Does she not have like a jaffle maker? Fallen, thank you for 11 months, honey. Fallen says, I'm confused. Isn't this bread for her mom? Well, I mean, it's for her dinner, apparently.
Oh, shit. Damn, it's too hot. Damn it. Ugh. Well, it's not burnt. That's browner than I like it to be.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so glad I can be comfort content for you. That's such a huge compliment to me. Thank you.
Treya, it's true. Who doesn't love a
Guys,
dish?
okay, I'm sorry. I'll get back to the comments in just a second. I don't want to burn this and I'm multitasking, which is never
Oh, more bread.
wise.
Okay.
There's also a really unfortunate split right here from the way I folded the dough.
Told ya.
That's not helping the fact that cup is hot. Okay. There we go. All right, so first things first. I'm going to check the sandwich real fast. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, give it a minute. Right.
Wait, is she making a second sandwich?
So
Go
we're gonna
eat
put
the
butter.
first sandwich.
This is how I make my grilled cheese normally. It's easier to do than like the peanut butter and jelly because peanut butter and jelly has a soft, messy filling versus just cheese slices. So this is the way that makes the most sense to me. How I make my grilled cheese, not rocket science. Put it together. And I am going to do 2 slices because this spread is a bit thicker and crustier.
Oh my god, is that a fucking craft single? Stop it.
When I use like regular store-bought
That's not cheese.
Sandwich bread, I always use one slice of cheese, just because. Well, actually, my favorite thing to do is use one.
We're gonna hand make bread and then put fucking Kraft singles on it. I'm so sad.
One slice of cheese, and then I take another slice of cheese and I like break it into 4 pieces and make it around the crust so the center doesn't get too much cheese in it.
It's a cheese product. Oh,
So it makes it
wow.
look goopy and weird.
Bro, knowing what that tastes like melted, fuck. It's so plasticky. Like, it legitimately... If you ask any Australian what a plastic cheese is, they will tell you it's Kraft singles. That's how we refer to it as. It's like, do you want the plastic cheese or the good cheese? No one wants the plastic cheese.
I wasn't sure what I was doing for dinner, but now I do. We're having a peanut butter and jelly and a grilled cheese.
Right. Sandwiches
My
for
brother's
dinner.
like gaming right now, so that's why I'm not making him anything. He's busy. If you guys want to go say hi to my brother, he's currently streaming on hypocrite_dragon over on Twitch.
Like, even shredded cheese or something would be better than this.
And then I just want some. I grabbed a bit of a bigger bowl because I was focused.
What? Okay, I'm confused about the applesauce.
Eat that much.
That's a lot.
Think about there.
Okay, a cup.
I did want a bigger bowl so it was easier to dip the sandwiches in.
Wait, what do you mean dip the sandwiches in? What do you mean dip?
Because grilled peanut butter jelly is also good dipped in applesauce, just like a grilled cheese is.
I can't handle this. A dip? Man, why don't we just take an apple or a pear and slice it up and eat that with our sandwich? Why has it got to be a dip? Like, I understand. Like, fruit and cheese, delicious. Who doesn't love that? It's a great combination. They work together so well. But we're consuming Kraft Singles, a cheese product, on cake bread and dipping it in fucking applesauce. This is not well. Not well. Is this a regional thing? Americans in the chat, help me out here. Tajon, thank you for the 11 months, honey. Tajon says the Club of the Broken Pancreas. Thank you for 11 months, not the broken pancreas.
She's not here.
Wow,
thank
thank you,
and actually,
honey.
she's going pretty soon. She'll travel somewhere, then she'll be back for a very short period of time, and then she's leaving. So.
Okay.
So I'll wait a moment.
Like a nice brie and some apple or some pear or like a fig or like I get it. Fruit and cheese go really well together, but this is making me sad.
And I'm just gonna eat off the cutting board. Like, why waste a plate? Okay. That's the pretty side. Okay.
Clown. Sorry.
A little peanut butter got in here, so I'm gonna just wipe this out real quick.
Like I've started using applesauce in my baking now because it works really well as a binding agent. Like if you don't want to use eggs or you don't want to use bananas, having like a jar of applesauce is always really handy when you like really feel like. What did I make the other day? I made like rock cakes, but a dip, a dip.
All right, and then I'm gonna take this. I gotta be careful. The bread's a little ripped.
Splat.
So yeah, I actually finally listened to the entirety of Sleep Token's discography. There were some songs I hadn't listened to yet.
Oh, goody.
I sat down, I listened to all of them, and then I listened to the entirety of Sleep Theory's new album from 2025.
Oh.
I fucking love Sleep Theory, dude. They're so good. They're like another alternative band. There's like different vibes. I found Sleep Theory trying to look up Sleep Token songs.
Right.
So
I love Sleep Poppy. He's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in like an hour.
Yes, thank you so much, Sassy Pants. That is his username. Unfortunate Split was my nickname in college. I said Mike. I love that. Just a whittle crispy. Hey, Dahlia. Hi, Haunted Chopstick. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, gun squatch, yeah. A nice like
actually, probably
smoked
most of my
ham
time
or
with my veggie,
something.
for sure. A simple apple grilled cheese with soup is my
Delish.
comfort. Yeah, tomato. I like to have like
Lottie, happy 63 months, honey. I appreciate it. Lottie says 63 months and not a single edible recipe.
a tomato soup, like a small
From the girlies, no. But we've shared,
little sauce
you know, chat's coming up with some banging ideas.
of applesauce. Like just a little bit for dipping and maybe like a bite or two. And then the grilled cheese. And I'll like rip the crust off and like break those up in like crouton size and put them in my tomato soup. And then just like dip the sandwich part.
In the applesauce?
I saw someone at the mall wearing a Sleep Token hoodie, and I immediately thought of you and Remy. Oh, I'm gonna tell him that. He's gonna love that. He has a lot of like Sleep Token merch. We don't make a lot of. I haven't found any Sleep Token merch that comes in my size yet, unfortunately. But that's just part of the equation for me. So
I want to see this dip. I'm so curious.
like, sometimes I can get lucky and find merch options for stuff I like, but super
Funny.
often. But yeah,
A
that's
classic.
Browning right now.
A classic.
All right, well, I'll wait for that. I'm gonna cut this, actually. So I want to take a bite with that. That's not all crust.
Okay. Use your spatula. You did last time. Chat, by the way, if you're enjoying yourself, please feel free to hit the like button. This is a hoot. This is worth the 3-day wait.
Cheese and tomato soup is just a deconstructed pizza. Honestly, real.
I mean, it looks like a PB&J. It looks kind of infected, but...
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel bad for this bread. Wow, yeah. Do you know the thing I love about sourdough? The thing I love about sourdough is that I can cut a slice off and just put, like, a small amount of butter and some salt on it and just eat the entire loaf.
Oh my god, that's so yummy.
Is that... This is fucked. This is evil. That's evil. That's unwell. That's ungodly. That's not good.
How delightful.
That applesauce makes me think of baby food. That's not well.
A grilled peanut butter and jelly is so good. I've been doing it for a very long time. Rosie, you introduced me to Sleep Token. I'm obsessed. What songs would you recommend to a newcomer? Okay.
Oh, Lord.
If you like harsh vocals, you're gonna like songs I don't like Vor. And like I love the song Caramel, but the end has harsh vocals. The thing about
Hey Marie, she made bread and she made a PB&J grilled, and now she's making a grilled cheese and dipping them in applesauce.
Sleep Token is all of their music has a lot of genre bending. So if you listen to one song and hate it, keep going. The lyrics are very like emotional and like just the lyricism is incredible. I love the song Past Self. I find it very relatable. Especially as like a content creator. And same with Caramel. Because he actually, because like there's a lot of lore to Sleep Token. There's like this whole thing I'm still like trying to learn and understand about Vessel, the lead singer, having this like push and pull relationship with Sleep, which is
Schrodinger's, thank you for the super chat. Love Schrodinger says, is this a world record for longest sandwich? Yes.
like I'm still learning.
Classic Rosie.
Bear with me. Like I think she's considered like a goddess or some kind of entity. And there's like a bunch of lore and like a lot to learn. Like and my boyfriend's such a nerd over Sleep Token. I love it. I've learned so much from him because of it. I'm obsessed with the song Provider for personal reasons. I love the like softer songs. I love the song Dark Signs.
What is that sound in the background? It sounds like a fucking, like a windscreen wiper.
My favorite OG from I love the first EP they have from 2016.
Girl, I could give a fuck about Sleep Token. Skip.
Also, it looks like I misaligned the bread slightly. It's still melting the cheese a little bit. It's not fully melted. I'm gonna turn it down
Is Sleep Token it away from... No.
a little.
How do I say
ASAP Rocky's not really my genre, the preference of genre. I couldn't name a single ASAP Rocky song off the top of my head, to be honest with you. There might be songs I would like if I heard them, because honestly, I
feel like my sleep's taken away from me.
listen
There
to
you
all
go.
types of music and
Nailed
all types of genres.
Nailed it.
But yeah, so with Sleep Token, honestly, starting with even in Arcadia is probably the best album to start with. I would start with
Skip. I want to see the grilled cheese. I care a little less about the PB&J, honestly.
I just let you know what I'm getting to.
We know it's going to get
And
consumed.
I don't like listening to music that feels like I'm being preached.
Okay, here we go. Oh Lord. Okay, here we go.
All three of us do it. We've done it since childhood. But I think my sister was the originator. We did it with starting with grilled cheese.
The applesauce?
Okay.
This bread could have been so much.
I'm hyped.
Hyped. Chat, has anybody done this? Because I don't trust her. I don't trust her or her family. Has anybody done this? A grilled cheese covered in applesauce. Sorry, specifically a Kraft Singles grilled cheese on homemade milk bread covered in applesauce. Look, this. Has anyone done this? No? You sure? Do you need me to get closer? Yeah, me neither. I mean, perhaps one time in the future. Maybe I need to try this. But I think maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh my god.
It's dripping down the side of that Hello Kitty bowl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hey mom, are you up for a bite of grilled cheese? Okay.
I hope she said no.
Oh my god.
Lottie. Yeah, honestly. These two things might be consumed separately. Just
shut up.
I can't with this one. I can't. This is so fascinating. Like, surely she's got an apple somewhere. Maybe she doesn't. No, she goes to the produce store all the time.
I never use steak sauce.
For this?
Oh my god. It's so simple. But on homemade bread, it's just American. I love American.
Jenny,
I love
yeah.
American cheese on grilled cheese.
Yeah, this feels like a very particular craving or like a drunken, sad moment.
Oh, you mean like...
Fucking sauce just dropped on her. Watch this.
American cheese on grilled cheese. Oh, you mean like baby dinosaur? Yeah, I get compared to that baby dinosaur all the time from the show Dinosaurs. I think that baby dinosaur is cute. I don't really take offense to it. People like call me that as like an insult.
Slop.
I think that baby's cute. I didn't watch that growing up. That show actually came out the year I was born. Oh, yeah.
Kraft Singles or Velveeta, which is worse? Well, I ate Velveeta raw. I was going to say raw Vita. I ate Velveeta, like, I just snapped a piece off the brick and ate it. Because I thought it was cheese. So, because of that, I would say craft singles. But I also have some, like, not great memories with, like, a fresh bag of craft singles and being like, ooh, how many of these can I unwrap and stuff in my face, like, in record time? So, yeah. Neither, but I guess in their raw state craft singles. Yeah. Slurple, thank you for the super chat. Honey Slurple says the apron is just like at this point it is. It has caught some of the flour though, so that's good.
No, I heard not the mama. I think that's a reference to the show. Yeah, that's I get like they're trying to be mean and they're trying to make fun of me and say I look like this like inhuman creature, but
I mean, it's a puppet.
It's cute.
It's a baby dinosaur puppet. And there are similarities. Just like I oftentimes look like Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House.
I know they have malicious intention, but no, sir.
Uh-huh.
Not you, Ebony. I'm talking about the people that do that.
I mean, you are eating what I imagine, again, not a parent, don't know. But this is a very, like, this whole meal has a big toddler vibe about it.
Yeah, I never saw the
Lauren.
show, surprisingly. It did come out the year I was born, like I said. It's just funny. I was a baby when Baby Dinosaur was a baby.
Okay.
I made that correlation because I looked up the show when I saw like the 8th comparison of me to that at one point. I was like, let me just look into this. And I learned a little bit more about it, and I was like, well, I'm not offended.
What's the next sandwich? Yeah, I don't think I can manage this because like applesauce is such a like specific like wetness to it. I don't think I could do this with a sandwich. Again, if we like finally like sliced up some apple and like put that inside the cheese sandwich, maybe I could kind of see it, but like applesauce is a dip, girl. I can't get behind this. Exactly one.
This is so good. I'm barely even talking right now.
She's applauding herself. Good job, Rosie.
Yeah, if you ever have grapes starting to go bad, guys, just a little sugar. If you have some citrus, throw it in. Cook it way down. I'd recommend maybe adding a little bit of water. Because without the water, it was too sweet. It was too much. Like it tasted too much. Like a little bit of water, like really helped. Like, and I mean like a little bit, like a splash.
Uh-huh.
I did that after the fact.
I would recommend using like part of a green apple to add pectin in so that your jelly or jam, however you want to refer to it as, sets up nicely.
If you do it at the beginning, you might want a little more water because it will cook out and evaporate.
I think you can use apple juice as well, but the pectin generally comes from the skin, so it's better to, like, yeah, smash that up and chuck it in.
Anytime you make those cooked fruits, jams, compotes, what have you, you gotta cook it for like at least 20 to 30 minutes, you know. I'm going to refrain from making another grilled cheese because I don't need that much. This is so good.
I'm sorry, did you make this loaf for your mum? Was that this part of the Mother's Day thing? Because we've sat here and ate like 5 or 6 slices of this bread at this point. I think she just made dinner.
I have a whole other loaf. I might just make my brother and I a bunch of grilled cheeses tomorrow with some tomato soup if I have any in the pantry.
Okay.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me and spending so much time with me on Mother's Day.
Oh, I mean, we're late to the party, but it's fine.
And helping me help make something for my mama. I appreciate you guys a lot.
Okay, well, we're done with this weird energy. All right, chat. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope you had an amazing day and continue to have an amazing day for those of you on the other side of the planet. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be amazing. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. YouTube, Twitch, you're both fab. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Make good choices, be good people. Thank you so much for hanging out. Undoubtedly, I'll be up in about 8, 7-ish hours time to catch up with all things Chantal, because undoubtedly I'll wake up to like 3 hours worth of streaming content. And if not, there was some stuff from late last night that I probably should talk about. If we haven't caught up by then already. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a great day. And I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream.